What is this, game 12? Game 12? Playing the tempo. Let's try to not give up a bunch of threes and just kind of hold them out. They seem to crack, but this will be hard to win. I'm out. Fam is out 1 to 2 weeks, so she's going to be out this game. So what are we facing? Yeah, but just a bunch of three-point shooters. So.
State Valkyries as they go up against the Seattle Storm.
You know what's ironic though? I hit 7 out of 7 threes with Cook. Tried to do that in practice, and I couldn't do that. I could do it. I couldn't hit 7.
Alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. Tonight's game also counts in the Commissioner's Cup, the first home and away regular season game against teams in your conference go towards the Cup standings.
Yeah, so 10 total games, and the team with the best record in each conference, the East and the West, they're going to meet in the final with a lot of prize money at stake.
It'll be the Storm. Off the tip. Pass to Cook. Back to Magbagor. And it's going to be a 3-second call. It's Burton. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Drops in the tray.
Takes pride in each performance. Hayes is the centerpiece of everything her team does.
And here's Cook. To the inside. It's stolen away.
That is a quick foul for her there. The refs are calling it close.
Here's Cook. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Horston. Cook. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Here's Malunga. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
Outside Williams, and here's Zandalasini. Rupert, Malunga covering. To the wing on the left. Pass to Hayes. Over Horston. And it's Hayes missing. In the offseason, we had our first WNBA expansion draft since 2008.
Yeah, Golden State adding 11 players from other WNBA teams. I liked what the Valkyries did. They got a mix of young, promising players, plus some solid veterans.
Williams can't get it to go.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time. 3 straight makes to start, looking good so far.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. They set the pick. Stuff.
better protecting the rim than Ezzy Nagbagor, who's got the length and defensive IQ.
Seattle in the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Pass to Malunga. Hook. Here's Horston. Malunga outside. And the three off target. And here's Burton. The kick out to Williams. And again, Golden State no good.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 for 5 from the floor here early.
Pass to Horston. Hook. Good on the three-point shot.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just one miss on their first 5 shots.
And it's the Valkyries' ball. They trail by 6. Outside Williams. Here's Rupert. Got a hand on it, and she's able to get it back. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
Why? Why do I have to switch controllers to do this?
And here are the Storm now. Now Cook. Pass to Horston. Zandalasini pulls it in. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Ezzy Nagbagor. That's her first foul. To the left side wing. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. Good on the 13-footer.
Terrific work from the mid-range. You can see how confident Tiffany Hayes is when she's pulling up from there.
Johnson with it. And here's Cook. Johnson outside.
A hard-nosed defender. Hayes plays with a chip on her shoulder and really just loves to compete.
Here's Rupert. Malunga covering. Pass to Burton. Now Williams. 5 on the clock. The three-pointer is on target.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And the Storm with possession. Here's Cook. Screen by McMagor. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I like how McMagor picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
McMagor comes with the double. Pass to Burton. And here's Zandalicini. Now Burton. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Clock is at 3. Beyond the arc. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Well defended that time. She's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when she's ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah, and you can see that they recognize that. They're not going to let her get easy shots.
Now here's Johnson. Horston. She's guarded by Hayes. Horston, no good. The Valkyries trail. Well, after retiring in 2023, Tiffany Hayes joined the Aces mid-season last year.
Yeah, good thing she came back, right? Ended up winning 6th Player of the Year, proving she's still a dynamic scorer. Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Along us, that's a screen. It's tipped. And here we go, Valkyries fast break. And the first one drops. This contest is part of the Commissioner's Cup. The first 10 games against teams in your conference, 1 home and 1 away, count towards the Cup standings.
And the teams with the best records in each conference, the East and the West, they're going to face off in the midseason for a one-off final. Lots of prize money will be on the line, so I'm really looking forward to that.
And it's Holmes missing. And it's the Valkyries' ball. They trail by 1. And Allen gets it to go.
Nice play by Allen, simply unafraid to challenge teams inside.
Pass to Heidemann for 3. It's hauled in by Williams. It's Burton. Here's Rupert. Misses the 3. And here's Heidemann. Dolson. Now here's Horston. It's Stephanie Dolson, high post. Heidemann. And the Storm miss again. Pass to Rupert. Puts up a 3. Brown grabs the board. And the Storm with possession. There's the triple. Valkyries with the rebound. And it's Kayla Thornton off the drive. Burton, she's covered by Brown. It's Burton. Looking for her first basket still in this one. The Valkyries with another miss.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the 3. Defense totally off balance.
Here's Holmes. She's covered by Allen. Here's Brown. And the 3 ball is good.
A confident shooter from deep. When Brown finds just a little space in the perimeter, she wastes no time firing away.
It's Burton. Pass to Rupert. Fires from deep. Heidemann grabs the miss.
For her team's sake, she should ease off the shots a little bit because nothing is dropping for her.
Dolson's shot's good.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
The kick out to Allen. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Love to see Allen playing with this much confidence, shooting right off the catch.
Now Heidemann. 6 on the shot clock. Picked her clean. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Storm leading by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part, and look, that's why they've had success.
Pass to Martin. Thornton. Now Martin. From deep. A rebound by Holmes. And here's Heidemann. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Kayla Thornton.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has the chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
Here's Heidemann. Samuelson outside. Misses the layup. Here's Martin. She's covered by Brown. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
Pass to Holmes. And here is Samuelson. She's covered by Allen. Stolen. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Stokes, guarded by Dolson. And here's Lindsay Allen from the arc. Brown grabs the board. Seattle in the lead. Pass to Samuelson. Now Holmes. Brown. And here's Dolson. And she banks in the layup.
Scoring inside, it's about a lot of things. To me, touch is most important. And Dolson knows how to get the ball in the hoop.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Pass to Stokes. Thornton. She's guarded by Samuelson. 4 on the shot clock. Valkyries with another miss. Here's Seattle. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Heidemann. The 3 is up. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over. Here's Thornton. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Zandalasini. She's guarded by Samuelson. 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
Dynamic in the 2-player game. Hayes doing it herself, making the D pay.
Here's Heidemann. And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Samuelson. That one falls, coming off Stephanie Dolson's feed.
With how well Samuelson shoots it, you can forget she's 6'3", a bigger wing.
Thornton outside. Pass to Hayes. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
Brown. The three-pointer, no good. The Valkyries trail. From 11 feet away, Burton gets the bucket.
The defenders were a little lazy getting to her that time. I can't imagine the coaching staff is pleased with that.
Lexi Brown on the wing. Here's Heidemann. Good on the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
It's Burton. From 8. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And you see Ami here bullying on the offensive boards. The defense can't let her roam free like this.
Now Heidemann. She's got 6. Pass to Samuelson. Inside. The 3. Creams the three-pointer.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Now here's Ami here. A kick out to Hayes. Thornton outside. Out to the right wing. The tray. Burton can't hit. And here's Holmes. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Dolson, pass to Heidemann. Now Brown, she's guarded by Hayes. The fadeaway, and the Storm tack on 2 more.
Well, from this far out, it's easy money for Dolson, a fantastic shooter for a 5. She can even
Hell of a
extend it
shot.
out to three-point range.
Hell of a shot.
It's Burton. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line.
Take a power.
Stephanie Dolson picks one up. In 2021, the WNBA introduced the Commissioner's
It's a
Cup into the
back-to-back, so I'm
season,
giving people
and as
big
a
reps.
result, a second trophy.
And I don't
You know,
have
for you
fam.
soccer fans out there, it's very similar to what we see in soccer. You have the regular league competition, in our case, the WNBA regular season and finals, but also a cup final.
Also gonna
so
give
there are
them a little
2
rest
championships
timeout.
to win in one season.
Good on the second free throw. And the Storm with possession. Now a timeout called by Seattle.
That coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably
Nah,
a
I
good
just want 'em
timeout.
to
You might as well
relax
talk
in a
things
minute.
through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Heidemann. She has 6. And the layup falls.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Pass to Rupert. The rebound by Malunga. Now Heidemann. 8 points for her. Malunga, good.
And a much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, you're doing something right.
It's Burton. It's a 13-point game. Here's Williams. And again, Golden State no good.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Pass to Magbagor. Johnson. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. Here's Malunga. Soft touch off the glass.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Pass to Heidemann. Johnson. Magbagor in the post. She's guarded by Williams.
Come on.
Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. Now Rupert. Malunga covering.
Post game has
Here's
entered the
Williams.
building, hasn't it?
Johnson with the steal. Here's Heidemann. Count the basket.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Williams. Tiffany Hayes for 3. Here's Rupert. And she can't stop the run as that misses.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Sometimes you don't like to see players pull up from three-point range on the break, but for her, with no one on her, it's a very good shot.
Here's Heidemann. 10 points for her. Back to Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Johnson. That is her first foul of the game.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
You know, they've been lucky. They hold the lead despite the miscues. If they clean those up, you have to like their chances.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Williams. Outside Hayes. Williams. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Great control and focus from Williams in the mid-range.
And here's Cook. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Storm out in front. They lead by 14. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Now here's Williams. Pass to Rupert. Rupert. And got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
Big blunder there, and that could cost them.
And a terrible time for it to happen when they're trying to cut down this lead.
Awful.
Here's Cook. Pass to Johnson. From downtown, Valkyries with the rebound. Now Zandelasini. Here's Rupert. Malunga covering. Up top, Williams. That's short off the rim. And, you know, playing for France in the 2024 Paris Games, that was a special moment for Gabby Williams.
Winning a silver, came so close to knocking off the heavily favored Americans in the final. Williams was voted best defender of that 2024 tournament. Wow. I mean, come on, that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Rupert. Outside Hayes. Outside Williams. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rupert. And it's off from three-point range.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Pass to Cook. Johnson. She's guarded by Hayes. And here's Cook. It's good, and the assist that time from Ezzy Magbagor.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but guess what? She had the space to get it off, so why not?
Hey, eyes up, Walker. Don't give her space.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing.
Right wing.
Here's Rupert.
Magbagor grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Off with the layup.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Pass to Zandalacini. Now Williams. It's Burton. Fires the three. Johnson pulls it in.
0 for 4 to start the second half. They're getting restless out there.
Now Malunga. And here's Cook. Pass to Horston. Now a timeout called by Seattle. Officially, this game counts in the Commissioner's Cup standings. However, both teams have been eliminated from contention.
It's too bad that neither team will be in that final, and going forward, it's full attention on the regular season.
Here's Johnson. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Pass to Dolson. Shot clock at 2. Off target with the 3.
Blocking foul called. Johnson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hayes. 7 points in the game. Zandalacini. To the paint to stop the drought. And Hayes lays it in.
They got one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third quarter.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Down low. Magbagor. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
When you defend the pick and roll, if Magbagor is the screener, it is really tough to contain.
Now here's Williams. Defended by Magbagor. Shot's good by Rupert.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
And here's Cook.
She has 6. Samuelson. And they call over the back here. That's too much contact.
Well, that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound, but a little too aggressive.
And it was unnecessary, too, because she wasn't in good position and was never going to get that ball.
Outside Williams. Pass to Rupert.
Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Here's Cook.
Pass to Magbagor. Up and in on the layup.
Relentless from Magbagor. Hard to deny her.
Williams with it. She's got 8. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
Cans it from downtown. Here's Hayes. She's got 11. To the inside. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Rupert. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ezzy Magbagor. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Team foul. In for the Valkyries. Number 7, Lindsay Allen.
Pass to Zondalesini. Hayes. Williams, defended by Magbagor. Here's Rupert. 2 on the clock. The Valkyries with another miss.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Now here's Samuelson. Now here's Magbagor. She's covered by Allen. A nice shot by Magbagor.
Well, we've seen her do it. We know Magbagor can hit jumpers, but she's at her best right around the hoop.
Here's Williams. 8 points for her. Pass to Allen. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Valkyries able to keep possession.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
And that one drops.
Well, Allen understands her role in this offense, including when she should look to shoot the ball.
Pass to Holmes. Inside. Stolen by Kayla Thornton. Now here's Allen. Not a lot of room. Thornton outside. Williams looking to get it going. Samuelson with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Storm. And it's Holmes missing. One of the steadiest guards in the league, guys. It's got to be Lindsay Allen.
Well, she consistently gives you 3 assists per game. She can start or come off the bench. She's a former second-round pick who has made a nice impact.
Here's Cook. She's got 9. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Samuelson. And here is Johnson. From outside, off the mark.
Well, when you let the shot clock run that far down, that's the kind of shot you're going to get.
Got to make it easier on themselves instead of being forced into that type of play.
They get it back. The kick out to Allen. Zondalesini goes up again. That one falls. And here are the Storm now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Holmes. Samuelson. Now Johnson. Over Hayes. And the Storm miss again. Pass to Thornton. Here's Allen. Back to Thornton. Now here's Williams. Missed inside.
Offensively, she's really struggling this quarter.
Here's Malunga. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. Here's Allen. She's got 8. Pass to Williams. Over Holmes. He got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Up.
It's the Storm leading by 17.
It's over.
And
Dad.
right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going into the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Cook. Lexi Brown on the wing. Now Cook. Free throw line jumper. Lee here grabs the board. And here's Burton. 2 points. That one goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, he's made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
Dolson's shot's good.
When a player has confidence like Dolson, you see the pass coming and expect her to take the shot immediately.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over 1 minute played. Cook. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Now Cook. Allen with the rebound. Now Ami here. And Horston gets the whistle that time. That is their first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. It's Burton. Picked by Thornton. Just 5 to shoot. Burton can't hit. Here's Heidemann. Finished off the break.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Thornton outside. Pass to Allen. To the paint. Here's Rupert. Guarded by Dolson. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
A solid shooter from downtown. When Thornton gets daylight, she doesn't waste it.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Dolson.
Hey, get outside!
Shoots. The Valkyries pull it in. Now Burton. It's Lindsey Allen on the wing. And again, Golden State with the triple.
And Allen is selective when it comes to firing the 3 ball because she focuses on taking high percentage looks from out there.
Pass to Horston. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Tonight's game is part of the Commissioner's Cup. So guys, what's the biggest motivation for these players in the Cup?
What about the final game grand prize money? Every player in the championship game, whether you win or you lose, gets a bonus. But the winning players are going to get a little bit more. So I would say that's great incentive for them.
A springy athlete, Jordan Horston chips in different ways. I especially like how she rebounds and just flat out competes out there.
Outside Williams. Over Holmes. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's the Storm with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now here's Brown. She's guarded by Hayes. Pass to Dolson. Bader on the way. Burton with the rebound.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Outside Williams. Here's Hayes. That's good again. And her 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Gotten more comfortable being assertive. And when Hayes is on a mission, she is tough to stop.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. And here's Heidemann. to Samuelson. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Magdagor. That shot is good on the assist from Katie Lou Samuelson.
And this is how effective McMagor can be. All about getting into a rhythm.
Williams with it. And that one's good.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Pass to Samuelson. And here's Malunga. Samuelson. Count it.
Great job by Samuelson, taking contact, still finishing.
It's Burton. To the inside. A kick out to Hayes. Off target from outside.
She's still looking for her first three-pointer of the second half after hitting just one three-pointer in the first half.
Lexi Brown on the wing. Malunga. She's guarded by Williams. Malunga with it. Williams there. Malunga, good.
It's easy to get spoiled watching her play the game of basketball, but I would advise you to not take this for granted. She makes these plays look so simple.
Here's Hayes. Rupert. The three-pointer off the mark.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Magdagor. She's guarded by Williams. A nice shot by Magdagor.
And not letting the physical defense deter her, McMagor plays with such tenacity.
Williams with it. Magdagor is there. The Valkyries with another miss. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Left side Malunga. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Hayes. Over to the wing. Inside. Here's Rupert. And she converts the layup.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Seattle with the ball. Now Heidemann. It's Katie Lou on the wing. No good from outside. And so it's Golden State with it. 15-point game. Pass to Rupert. There's the three. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three.
Now Magdagor. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Today's game counts double. It's not just a regular season game.
This one is part of the Commissioner's Cup as well, so a victory would be twice as nice. Really contributes to her team. Ezzy, versatile on the floor.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries. And Golden State making some changes.
Hey, eyes up, watch her. Don't give her space.
Now here's Allen. Down low. And here's Thornton. Here's a me here. The three-pointer off the mark.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
And the Storm miss again. Let me hear a screen. To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass. They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely on the other side, really not much resistance put up.
Pass to Heidemann. Dolson. Here's Brown to the right side. Just 5 on the clock.
And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
Now here's a me here. Pass to Allen.
A meter.
And so Seattle takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in a good flow, you felt like they never had any doubts that they come out on top.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.